Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of the Sacred Moment, the Deen Talk Show, bring to you live from the Wisdom Yard Television. I am your host, Karimat Abdul Fatai, and as you know, on this program, we dive into various aspects of our faith, where we discuss topics that is most relevant and most important to our daily lives. The do's and don'ts in Islam, what we do that we think, okay, I can overlook it, it is not a sin, whereas it is a sin, and topics that bring you knowledge, that enlighten you more, and so on. On our last episode, we talked about the importance of ghusl. Ghusl means the ritual of purification bath in Islam. We talked about why, when, and how should we bath it. And why, I mean, if you are a female and you just finished menstruating, you have to bath ghusl. If a deceased, a Muslim just died, you have to bath. If a man and a woman just finished having sex, they have to bath ghusl. When you want to convert from Christian or any other religion to Muslim, you have to bath ghusl, and so on. And today we talk about another important aspect of our faith, which is As-Solat. But before we dive into it any longer, let us take a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokpa. We'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Herbal Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Come back. Like I said earlier, our episode for today is As-Solat, which is prayer. As you all know, in Islam, Salat defines us as Muslim. It brings us closer to Allah. It is like a form of communication. Like, I know it is not physical communication, but spiritually, you are communicating with your Creator. And it is very, very important because it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, which is why it is important. And today we dive into why the distractions, the do's and don'ts when performing Salat, what to do and what not to do before and after performing Salat. First of all, what is Salat itself? Salat in Islam is the fundamental act of worship that connects Muslim and Allah together. Like I said earlier, it brings us closer to Allah. It is like a connection, a communication between your Creator and you. And importance of it, what is important? The number one important, it is obligatory. As long as you are a Muslim, performing Salat is also a must for you. Since you are a Muslim, you must perform Salat because it is very, very important. Like I also said earlier, it connects us directly to Allah. It is also one of the important. Praying connects you with Allah because it purifies you, and Allah loves purification. And also, it's your spiritual growth. It's more like high libido, your immune system, boosting it is more like it. Your spiritual growth, it will be very, very high and so on. So before we perform Salat, what do we do before we perform Salat? What exactly do we do before we perform Salat? And the first thing to do is you having the intention. We have 5 daily prayer. We have Subri, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So the intention, whichever one do you want to pray? The first thing to do, okay, you have the intention. Okay, let's say you want to pray Zuhr. You have the intention of okay, it is Zuhr, I want to pray. What is the first thing? You have the intention, then you perform wudu. What is wudu? Wudu is ablution. We all know how wudu is, but don't worry, I will also explain how we perform wudu in Islam for a clear and understanding, so that I'm very sure people know how most Muslims perform wudu. But don't worry, I will still explain how we perform wudu here. The very first thing when we want to perform wudu, have the intention. I want to perform ablution, have the intention. The second thing, you say Bismillah. You have your water already. Then you have everything, your intention, then you have water already, then you say Bismillah before performing wudu. After saying Bismillah, then you wash your hand, your palm. Everything, you wash it, it must be thorough. Everything, you perform ablution, it must be thorough from your palm to your wrist. Then after that, you pour water in your mouth, washing it thoroughly. Using your hand though, you use your hand to wash every corner of your mouth, then you spit it out. Then the next one is washing your nostrils from the inner to the outside, washing it thoroughly. Then the next one, you wash your face, everything like this. You wash everything. Water was your eyes, your face. You can even wash your nostrils again. Water must touch everything. Then the next step is washing. We already washed our hand before. Don't put water from your hand again. You can put water then wash from your wrist to the elbow. From wrist to the elbow, you wash it 3 times. Every step must go by it three times. From here to this place 3 times, the right hand, and from here, from the wrist to the elbow 3 times too. Then after that, you wash your hair. Coming from your forehead, your front hair like this to the back. Then bringing it back to the front again. That's the next, and that one is just once. Then the next one is washing your hair, washing it from the inner to the outside, washing both. You understand? You put water. It's not necessary. Don't put water. Don't put water inside your hair. Just small. Just little one. Put it and bring it out outside. Then the last step is washing your leg from everything, from your toe to your ankle. Everything you wash it thoroughly from the right hand side to the left hand side. Then what? Then the next one is going inside the masjid. You already perform ablution. Then the next step is going inside the masjid. Going to the masjid. Then you face Qibla. Then you have the intention of also praying too. Everything comes with intention. I'm sorry. Everything comes with intention. The intention of ablution is different. Your intention of praying too is different. And before you pray, everything on your body must be pure and clean, from your body to your attire. And what you wear is very, very important and essential, especially for female. Anything you want to wear must not open either your breast or your bum bum. Guys still have some exemptions, though they have what and what not to wear. But as a female, you have to wear anything that will cover your body from your head to your toe. Putting on hijab is so that it will cover all your hair, and all those steps must not be ignored, because in some things you can think some little things you do might not spoil your ablution or your salat, but trust me, it will surely spoil it. So everything you must wear must cover all over your body. And also cleanliness, everything, like I said, cleanliness. Then this is now the step of salat. Let's say then you face the Qibla. We all know any masjid you want to pray, if it is the first time or you ask anybody, and now you have other things that you can be able to indicate where the Qibla is facing as a Muslim. Then face the Qibla and have the intention of praying. After having the intention, then the first thing you say takbir. After saying takbir, then you recite Surah Al-Fatiha and any other surah you have in mind. Anyone, Surah Al-Fatiha. We all know what Surah Al-Fatiha is. Let me also recite it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. Ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. Then you pick any other surah of your choice. It is not just one surah. Ikhlas, anyone. Then from there, from Allah Akbar, from Qiyam is Allah. You stand after reciting it, then you do recitation, then you ruku. You all know what ruku is. Facing like this, touching both of our knee with our 2 hands. That's it. And also, after saying it with them, we say, when you are on your ruku, you say Subhana Rabbil Azim. Subhana Rabbil Azim. Then the sort of you sujood. You go up, then you sujood. When you sujood, there's also what you say there, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. You say it 3 times. When you are sujooding, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, you say it 3 times. When you are sujooding, you also say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la 3 times. And also, when you finish praying, if it is Zuhr, the Fajr, the 2 prayer, after praying for the 2, then you do the Taslim. After Taslim, you do dua. After praying, after the Salama, or you do dua, you pray for whatever you want. Briefly, just small. Ask for whatever you want from Allah, because we all believe that He hears us. He hears whatever we are saying. He knows our pain. Even before we see it out, He knows everything that is going on inside us. Then we reflect on it. Then the don'ts. What are the things we don't do when we are performing, when we are on Salat? What are the things we should not do? Don't overlook it just because you are praying. And what is the first one? Avoid distraction. Anything, even if a small baby is beside you, is crying or something, no, don't worry, the baby will not die. Unless if you are a mother. If you are the mother, you can still attend to it, because you don't know what is wrong with the baby right then. But you can still concentrate on your salat and still attend to the baby. And also, you have to avoid not laughing or talking. You are in front of Allah, you don't laugh, you don't talk. Concentrate on your God. Everything, do everything you have. Just your mind, everything should be pure. Don't bring the grudges of my friend beat me, my friend owe me money, my friend did this. No, just drop it at the doorstep of the masjid before you enter the masjid. Everything. Avoid talking. Don't think of anything, and all your concentration should be that you are praying. And also, don't rush. Just because you have anywhere you are going to, don't rush. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. No. Don't rush, concentrate. It is normal. Even if you have somewhere you are going to, you can still perform Salat without rushing. It is very, very important too. Understanding the meaning of Salat also. The Salat you are trying to, what exactly does it entail? What exactly, why are you performing it? You know, some people just, okay, Shebi God said we should pray. No. Don't just say that. You should know that this is why I am performing this Salat. It is because I want something from Allah, not just because God said we should be praying. I want something from Allah, and I really want Him to do it for me. And this is the only way I can communicate with Him. That is how you can perform Salat. And we also have type of prayer. The first one is Farad prayer. And Farad is the 5 daily prayer, the normal one for Muslim. Then we have Sunnah prayers. The Sunnah prayer you can use it to yourself, you can give it to yourself as like a bonus. And we have Nafila. Nafila, that one is after praying or before praying, you can do it. Like, it's also more like Tarawih. Tarawih is the prayer we pray during Ramadan. After your normal Isha, then Tarawih next. It's just like that. And we have the benefit to stress relief. Like if you know why you are praying. Do you know this thing is more like, you praying 5 daily prayer? Do you know it's more like you like exercise, and after having a long day, then coming to your masjid and putting out everything you have in your heart. Probably you had a bad day at work or anything. Just bowing God to Allah, telling God, pray all your mind. God, I don't like this. You know, like I don't know if, because I did very well and it relieved my stress, to be honest. After having a bad day or a long day at work, you can go to your God, talk to Him, anything. And I'm very, very sure God answers prayer. Wallahi, He does. Common things we should not also ignore. When you miss your Salat, you are probably busy or you are doing something and you miss Salat, make sure you return it. Guys, it is very, very, very important. Once you have a missed Salat, please just make sure you pray. No matter, even if you are tired or anything, make sure you pray. Your missed prayer, you must pray it back. Prayer in conjunction, like praying in groups, Allah really loves it. But if you don't have the chance to pray in groups, if it is group, there's no. But Allah really loves prayer in conjunction, like prayer. Don't pray alone, because if you are a Muslim, since you are all together, God will answer our prayer together. And okay, and prayer, when can you, if you are a girl and you think you are menstruating, you are exempted for praying. Like I said at that time, ghusl, when you finish menstruation and everything, when you are menstruating, you can't pray. And also, if you are a guy and if you just ejaculated or anything, or you are on your way to masjid and you think about anything, because some guys are very, very different. You think about something or you see anything that make you feel like now, and you ejaculated or you have your semen or anything, you can't go to masjid. Go back home and go and perform ghusl. And other things, don't talk. When you fart, or you feel like pooping, when you fart, or please don't go for Salat, because when you think, okay, you're on your last prayer, probably want to perform 4 prayers, then on your fourth one, then you have to poo-poo. You have to fart. Then if you fart, guys, trust me, your Salat is spoiled. It's very, very void like that. You can't go back to it. Go back and perform ablution or whatever and come back to pray. Don't worry, all your reward, Allah will. Okay guys, that is all for today's episode, and thank you so much for always staying tuned on Wisdom Yard Television. And I am Karima Abdul Fatah once again. See you on the next episode. Thank you.